Hey friends, Kenji back for some more drafting here on Magic Online of the Dominara United set. Thanks for checking out the Card Kingdom YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, if you want to get some Magic cards, check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your needs. We will jump into this drafty, into the pick one, pack one. Dominara has been out for, well, Dominara United's been out for a couple weeks now, and yeah, I've been enjoying this set thoroughly. Kind of on par with how much I enjoyed Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. We don't talk about that Streets of New Capenna. Anyway, opened a Threats Undetected. I think this is a pretty good card. It's kind of like a creature divination for green, although I don't know if it's really what we want to be first picking here. Skyrider's good, Garna's good, Bite Down. I mean, bunch of playable cards here. We don't have too much time left to make a choice. I kind of like first picking the Garna, honestly, and seeing maybe if we can do some strong red-black shenanigans. Normally you don't really want to first pick a multicolor card like this, but kind of felt like doing it myself. Anyway, we will just probably take the best card from here on out and try to stay open. Obviously in Dominara you can do a bunch of domain nonsense and a bunch of multicolor stuff, so we might not necessarily end up in straight-up red-black, but there's a world where we can still play the Garna. Mythic or Rare got taken. We got past Prayer of Binding, Strength of the Coalition, Twinferno, another Bite Down, a couple lands. Yeah, good pack overall. Strongest pick's probably just the Prayer of Binding. I guess we should take that, although I could see taking the Twinferno too. I've been really impressed with Twinferno in this format. You normally want to play this in the more aggressive decks, especially in like red-green, where you can like copy or double strike a creature after giving it trample with like Colossal Growth, but this is a fun one for sure. I'll go ahead and just take that Prayer of Binding here though. Mardu is another combination that is really, really powerful, and well, Prayer was just the best card in that pack, so I don't mind taking that. Pack number 3 for us, we have, well, we could just go with Sunlit March now if we wanted to. There's another Repossession. I really do like Protect the Negotiators. Sleeper's not bad if we wanted to go with the Mardu plan. Honestly, kind of down to take the Protect the Negotiators here, third pick. This might seem a little bit weird, and I do agree it is slightly awkward, but after picking Prayer of Binding, taking another good instant speed spell is kind of nice. Protect the Negotiators I've really come around to like, so I might end up taking it here, and oh yeah, we're getting rewarded nicely in this fourth pick. Got a Runic Shot, Destroy Evil, Essence Scatter, and an Idyllic Beachfront. I like all of those cards. I'm not sure which one is the best choice. The safest is always just going to be land, as that can find its way into plenty of decks besides just if you end up in like blue-white. But I think Scatter is the best of these choices. Counterspells are so strong, especially in a format where, you know, a lot of people are trying to kick spells, you know? And creatures oftentimes get a lot of value when they enter the battlefield, so scattering them before they can resolve is a really powerful strategy. Moving into pick number 5. You know what? I kind of like taking the Shield Wall Sentinel on this pick. There's not much going on in this pack. Like, Berserker's quite good, and always a land is nice, but we could very easily end up in some kind of defender plan if we get some Academy Walls, like if we open Chaplain, Coral Colony. There's a lot of upside to taking this. As we now get a Walking Bulwark here. Okay. Well, that might have just paid off a little bit. So, Wingmantle Chaplain, the defender card, is the best defender and the main reason to go into this archetype. But you can still build a good non-chaplain deck. Especially if you, like, if I get some Academy Walls, those are 0/5s, and with the Walking Bulwark, they turn into like 5-power attackers. Kind of dig that. Tangled Islet here could be very good. We also have a Blast and a Joint Exploration. Given that we have a lot of cards that play well at instant speed, I don't mind taking Joint Exploration here. I think that's got some good upside to it. Kind of a like Conscript. Conscript's also quite nice. Tide Turner looks like it could be okay here. Figment's more aggressive blue cards, so I don't know if we want that. I'm going to take the Conscripts. I think this has the highest upside on it, though we might not end up playing it. Wow, a bunch of good green cards came back on the wheel. Bite Down, Vine Wall, Vine Shaper, Prodigy. Interesting. I kind of dig taking the Vine Wall. I mean, this is another defender, too. You know what? Why not? Let's try this. 2/3 flyer for 3. Nothing wrong with that. These are all filler for the most part. I mean, I think the Soul Tender and the Sleeper are good. I just don't know if they're going to find a home with what we've done so far. Founding the Third Path versus a Tide Turner. You can get the Tide Turner pretty late. Sometimes this card actually has some good utility, although if we have a bunch of counters, I guess that's not going to be a thing, so maybe the Tide Turner makes more sense. And some last few pick up irrelevant cards. Okay. So I'm guessing the number one card that we want to open is Wingmantled Chaplain, maybe even over the Sphinx, whatever that 5/5 Sphinx is called. Although, getting either of those would be pretty good. Not the greatest pack one, but I think we have an okay direction we're leaning towards. Protect, Scatter. Yeah, I mean, this is just going to be like right now, like a decent defender deck. Ooh, and now we got a Wrath we opened. Our rare being the Academy Lore Master. This is a fun one. And you know what? With all of our counters, this could be really, really solid. But I think well, it's a double-edged sword for sure. I think the safest pick is just going to be Wrath and then maybe wheel the Academy Wall. Also a Frost Fist. Yeah, great pack for us. Pretty easily taking the Wrath, though. Ooh, yeah, and then getting a Micromancer here, too. This card is another amazing one. There are so many good one-mana instants and sorceries that are worth grabbing that, like, every time I play Micromancer, I'm just so happy with it. Waste is great. Infantry is great. Brawler's great. Root Wall is good. Tribute's good. Land, Lookout. Really good pack overall. But yeah, hard for me to pass a Micromancer. And then we will get our Beachfront after all. We passed some fixing earlier, but I didn't think we needed to take it at the time. Don't think any of these other cards are cards that are worth playing anyways. Yeah, Beachfront's easy there. Hey, look at that. Wow. Tura Kenarud. Pretty good for the blue-white spells deck. Cavalier, fantastic 3-drop. One of the best white 3-drops that you can get at common, especially. Another Destroy Evil. I mean, we would play up to like 2 of these. Espionage, very good. And Timely Interference. Nice cycling card. Can enable some Spells Matter cards like Wrath, which we already have. And it is a 2-durable target with the Micromancer too. But I'll just go with the uncommon. The 3/3 flyer that makes 1/1s. It seems okay. There's another Shield Wall Sentinel here. Clockwork Drawbridge. I've never found the Drawbridge to be all that exciting. I think really you only want to be playing that card if you can get a Chaplain, which we don't have yet, so I'd rather just take the Shield Wall Sentinel number 2 here or the Artillery Blast. I think I'll go with the Blast for some more removal. Ooh, Tolarian Terror. Nice pickup there. Lots of green cards in this pack, but yeah, we go with the Terror. This card's been one of my favorites in the format, just because there are so many good instants and sorceries that it's not too hard to just make this, you know, even as a 5-mana 5/5 Ward 2, that would be good enough, but often enough you're casting it for 4, for 3, and, you know, late in the game you can cast it for a single blue mana. Another Protect the Negotiators here, fantastic. I'm loving this. This is going to be blue-white Defenders / instant sorceries / flyers. With Protect the Negotiators, you do want to get some more cheap creatures, though, which we don't really have that many yet. I mean, the nice thing is you can still just kick this for value, but what does Yavimaya Coast here do? Lets me kick Joint Exploration. Is that worth it? It doesn't even help our Artillery Blast. It's kind of funny, but yeah, I guess it's better than taking the Negate. Just small, random value play. Holy smokes, we wheeled the Strider. I figured the Academy Wall would wheel, but I did not expect the Strider to wheel. So blue is just very open. 4/4 for 5, ward 2, and then it locks a creature down. Yeah, okay, blue is insanely open as we're getting a Talus lookout here as well. Tribute to Urborg also going around super late here. In fact, we don't necessarily have to be playing the white, but with the negotiators, we do want to have access to it. But yeah, blue is looking as open as it can be. Nice espionage in the wheel too. Oh yeah. Okay, this is looking like a really good blue spells deck now. I guess the Tide Turners are okay with all of the instants and sorceries we've picked up, plus the kicker cards, which are just mainly the instants and sorceries themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we're only on 6 instants and sorceries right now. And I'm not sure how good this defender package is actually going to be. Oh wait, are these our only 2 defenders? Oh, in that case, we're not even running these. Never mind. If I open a Chaplain or get past a Chaplain, I mean, they'll go right back in the deck. But for now, they don't make too much sense. But yeah, good blue control core. Would love to pick up another Essence Scatter, or even more if possible. We haven't seen any Tolarian Geysers, which are really great with counters. As we move into pack number 3 here, some good ones. We opened a Wrath. That's pretty solid. Cavalier number, I think 3 we've seen now. Another Terror. I'm thinking here between Terror and Silex. I think we probably want to end up taking the Silex, even though it is a little bit awkward with like enchantment removal, just because a lot of our deck is based around counter magic right now. And so if the opponent gets some things underneath us, we kind of want to have a way to get rid of those. Man, Terror is so good though. But I think the power level of the Silex is worth taking. Yeah, see, now it's really awkward to take the Citizens and the rest. It's so bad with Silex, but I guess it is probably the right choice. Aquifer here, there's an Extinguish, Impulse, Soaring Drake. I mean, legitimately, I could still be playing black if I wanted. Blue-black instead of blue-white, but I think we'll just go with the rest there. There's another Cavalier now. Yeah, blue-black is certainly available if we wanted to, but I think it's a little bit... Is it a little bit too late? Like I said, I lose out on these Protect the Negotiator values. Maybe I was supposed to be straight up Esper. Nah, Cavalier's too good with the Negotiators too. Let's do that. Ooh, a Balmor. Coral Colony. That's not bad for the wall plan. What am I taking here? There's like a Take Up the Shield, a Phalanx. No, I think Coral Colony actually makes a lot of sense. This is another good win con, and if we want to play the walls. Oh, yeah, paid off. Okay, now the wall plan is coming back in. We just got back-to-back Coral Colony. Fantastic. Passing a Beach Frontier. That's sick. So right now, filler cards. Well, we don't need both these Tide Turners so much anymore. Soaring Drake's kind of filler. Oh, you know what? Shoot. I haven't taken anything for the Micromancer. That's bad. What are the 1-mana spells in blue and white that we'd be looking for? Runic Shot. Probably not going to see that. There's Timely Interference. You know what? I probably have to end up cutting this Micromancer. Whoopsies. Oh, man. I think the blue-black was also so available. Like, we don't want any of these white cards or the blue card. That sucks. I'm hoping we can wheel one more of those Shield Wall Sentinels so we can get the Coral Colony plan online. or rather, more easily accessible coral colonies online. Another Rager? Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Is this going to be like midway through pack 3 that I end up playing black now? That'd be so troll. We saw a bunch of aquifers going around too. Man. Don't do that to me. Alright, we did get another Shield Wall Sentinel here. That's good. I think 2 Shield Wall Sentinels with 2 Coral Colonies worth playing. And man, if we had a Wingmantled Chaplain, ugh, this would be so gross. Let's see, Impulse. Oh, there's a Barricade there too. Man, why do I want to play the black now? I don't think the Barricade's right. Feel like I should have moved into black earlier, though. Or just committed to like full-on Esper. Oh well. So this is truly a defender deck. Like, yeah, maybe we might win a couple games with our random top-end cards, but I think the majority of the time we're trying to win with Coral Colonies. I'm really sad I didn't get a Shore Up. Like, that makes our Micromancer unplayable. Yeah, we saw a ton of War Leeches going around too. I took the Impulse, right? Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7 instants and sorceries? Man, why does it feel like I'm low on those too? Maybe I drafted incorrectly. Oh, I'm sure I drafted a little bit incorrectly. A 3rd Shield Wall Sentinel now. That might honestly replace like Cavalier, even though we have 2 Protect the Negotiators. Our deck's not trying to attack like that, you know? Also, only saw that like 1 Academy Wall, which did wheel, but I didn't end up taking it. I'm gonna say it. It was a weird draft. Very strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we're still gonna play the Tura, but it just doesn't seem that good anymore. If we draw well, we can probably win some games, although I would not expect us to go 3-0 with this deck. So we're not going to run any forests. 15, 16, 17. That'd be 7 white sources, 11 blue. I kind of feel like just cutting these Tide Turners, actually. And just getting 2 Soaring Drakes in their place. A couple of Flyers are going to do really well, I think. Yeah, let's do that instead. Run the 2 Drakes over the 2 Tide Turners. Call it good there. Keep the Defender package. All right, we'll submit this and go to round 1 here. A little bit of a messy draft. We ended up on like blue-white Flyers / Defenders, but I think we can win some games. Let's go, go, go. Alrighty, round 1 here of this Dominara United draft with our blue-white Flyers / Walls deck. We're on the draw with this hand. I think I'm going to keep it. It has really high upside. We just need to find a blue source, of which we have so many in the deck. And we're on the draw, so we get an extra chance at it. I think this is right. Like, we don't even need to hit it on turn 2 necessarily, though we would like to. As long as we hit it by turn 3, we should be okay. All right, well, I will say this. If I don't even find a land by turn 3, that's just very unlucky, because odds are you keep a 2-lander in a 17 land deck. On the draw, you are very high likelihood to find one by the 3rd draw step, you know? All right, come on, deck. We're shooting like 85% or something. Give me that island. Please, please, please. That's kind of funny. Remember, I do not have that many planes. I have 6 planes in this deck. So we've drawn half of our planes. Well, it was a risk to keep it, but let's see. I mean, what, we had 11 blue sources we could have drawn? 9, 10, 11. So basically we're shooting 33% on any individual draw, and we missed 3 times. Yeah, that's also pretty bad luck. All right, they did not attack with the Gardener. That could just be because they're playing around me having like the flash creatures, or maybe they have something fat to cast. Oh my gosh, if we had freaking Acolyte, or rather blue here to counter, that'd be so good. Okay, we did find it though, so at least we are somewhat in the game, I guess. Alright, well, let's just go Soaring Drake and pass. Ideally, we draw another island next turn, and then I can play Wrath and hold up Protect the Negotiators. Kicked. Because I can take a few hits from the Acolyte, no problem. We want to get the 2 Soaring Drakes online to attempt to double block it, I think. So we'll take 3. Actually, you know what they might do? They might attack with Faith Bonder and enlist the Shali's Acolyte to hit me for 4. I guess that makes a little bit more sense for them. Alright, well, free roll attack. I'll go ahead and block it. They might use a trick here. But I'd rather force out the trick than take 1 extra damage, you know? Oh, they're thinking about something. What are they saying? Hi. So if we don't draw a land next turn, I'm probably going to Impulse and try to find another island. Oh, okay, well that's just a 4/4, so it's not so bad, right? No, it's a 6/6. Okay, we did find island number 2. That's great. Yeah, we're gonna take another big hit here, but man, if we had just drawn an island on turn 3 instead even, we would be in such good shape. So I'm gonna take 9 here? Oh, even more. Okay, so this is probably like a big pump spell. I think we're going to double block like this. Commit to taking 10. Assume they go for like Strength of the Coalition, which I can protect the Negotiators for. I don't remember how many removal spells I have that can kill the Marrow. Did I get Destroy Evil at the end of the day? I don't know if we did. Yep, as expected. So protect. Tap these 2, draw an extra card. Counter, get a 1/1. I take 10, I go to 5. But all is not lost. Not at all. That's not a bad draw either. So we're going to go with Drake number 2 here to set up a double block on the Acolyte. Token can chump the Marrow. Alright, well, I think I go for it and hope they don't have anything. Broken Wings. Wow. Okay. Main deck Broken Wings getting me pretty good here. So I think we need to now Impulse before our 2 creatures die so we can draw an extra card. That's too bad. Ah, perfect. Prayer of Binding deals with one of the threats. They only have 1 card left in their hand, so, I mean, if they have another creature that I now can't scatter, that's just unlucky. Okay. Oh, man, 1 more land for that would have been so good, too. Let's see, I have 2 spells in my graveyard, so this costs 5. Okay. I'll just pass here. So I chump the Marrow, Prayer of Binding the Green Widow. Man, if they even just didn't even have that Green Widow, I would also be in... Ah, gosh. This looks like a really good matchup for us. I'm going to say that. But we stumbled just a little bit too much at the beginning. Did they draw Shore Up? Oh my gosh, okay. Well, they also drew pretty well there at the end. That might not have mattered. I mean, again, if we had just hit the island on time, I think we easily win that. Damn, okay. So, this looks like an okay matchup. But maybe I just don't get so... I don't even think it was greedy, right? Like... We kept a 2 plains hand. We needed to find an island. Of course, we drew a plains first, but look how many blue sources we have. Oh. Yeah, I think this is an okay matchup. Let's just try to get the next. All right, let's go to the game 2. We'll be on the play here. Yeah. All right, down to 6. At least this is a good-looking 6. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I like pitching the Walking Bulwark here and keeping the card draw plus the removal spells. Because we have a couple Shield Wall Sentinels that can go tutor for this stuff anyways. Root Walla, you got it. Let's bottom the Tura, keep the Espionage, probably just draw 2 next turn, keep developing out our manas. Uh-oh. Good hand, but once again, we are in the need of land. Really hoping here that I don't have to protect the impulse for a land. Okay, phew. All right, we go land, pass. Hope they tap out for something that I can protect the negotiators. If not, we can always just go Impulse into Terror next turn. If they don't cast something that I can protect, I can Impulse for like Scatter if it's another creature. All right, they're going to go for Espionage here. Sure. And we'll go ahead and just get this online because we're tapping out for Terror next turn, I think. 4 mana, 5/5 ward 2. Not bad. What is our plan here? Besides hoping we find some more lands. Okay, Tangled, that means they can pump their Root Waller to a 5/5. I almost want to block, but I'm not going to. Okay, 4/6, that's fine. Found our second white source, that's good. Let's go for Strider on the Sojourner. Smack. I have to be a little bit careful since they have broken wings. They also had Shore Up, so if they don't tap out and they just play a fatty. That's fine. 3 cards in hand. There's their Spider again. 2 cards in hand. Okay, well, I guess I'll go for the rest on the Spider now. Attack for 9 on the ground. Okay, this could be a close game. We might be dead this turn. It is possible. But we have 2 lethal creatures of our own as well. I'm hoping to get a little bit too greedy. And then I'll leave back 2 blockers, of which I can prayer one of them. Maybe I should have brought in Cavalier versus them as well, just for some extra block stuff. All right, they're going to go for Kicked Geyser. Ah, that's bad. So pay 2. Gain 3, bounce my Terror back to my hand. That's really bad for me. And they can enlist their Sojourner on their Sky Knight to hit in for 6 in the air. Oh, no, they're not. Oh, wow, they're going to... Wow! They're tapping themselves out, leaving them dead to 2 damage. So a land wins here, right? Yeah. Okay, so I just don't block, and what I do is Sentinel for the Bulwark, play the Bulwark, haste, and kill them. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, let's go. Take 7. I think they got a little bit too greedy there, and we were able to capitalize and punish. Very good. Okay. On to game 3 we will go. I said I wanted to bring in maybe the Cavalier as an extra double blocker. These Protect the Negotiators are a lot worse on the draw. Like maybe versus this opponent, the mill plan is actually not that good, but I don't actually have enough playables to throw in unless I want to run a bunch of swamps. But yeah, maybe cut 1 Sentinel for the Cavalier for more ground blockage. And I almost want to get some Tide Turners in, but we'll just make the 1-for-1 swap and go to game 3 here. Okay, on to game 3 here of round 1. We have a reasonable enough draw here. On the draw, have all of our colors. They do have some 2-drops, but scatter should be good throughout the course of the game. You're looking forward to crushing me. Nice draw there, if we're going to draw land. All right, no more lands for a long time would be fantastic. Hoping they don't run out the root wall, though. Nah, that one's really bad for us, too. Hey, okay. So, I know they have a Crushing Canopy in their deck, though. So there's no guarantee that this Silex will be everything we want it to be. Oh, if they're just pumping, I am really happy about that. I think. Maybe? Well, they do have a tap land. I'll go ahead and Impulse into turn. Let's grab... I guess we'll grab Shield Wall Sentinel because it can grab one of those other 2s, the Colony or the Bulwark, and it doesn't seem like we need to go grab one of those others really quickly here. Alright, I'm going to go for Silex. That makes it really hard for them to run out too much without... Well, yeah, just makes it hard for them to run out too much. What is the other abilities of this again? Players can't pay life to cast spells or to activate abilities that... Okay, so that's usually very irrelevant. Yeah, that's nice. If they just go pump, attack, and pass, we are pretty happy with that, I think. In fact, now we're just going to run out the Shield Wall Sentinel. Let's go tutor, I guess, another one. Keep thinning. And legitimately, I might just use the Silex to blow up the Knight. Like, I'm not going to block here. If they want to pump again, that's okay by me. Looks like they're keeping up on lands, though, so... This is also very good if your opponent's stumbling on lands, but it doesn't look like our opponent's doing that in the slightest. Oh, and yeah, this is a great deal. Okay. I do wish I could wait one more turn so I could pop this and hold up Scatter, but it doesn't look like we have that luxury, so... Let's just kill off all those and let them have first reign. Hopefully they can't do anything too fat here. Uh-oh. No whammies, please. I'm at 12 life right now. What is this? Wait, oh, is this Geyser? Or whatever it's called? Silver Scrutiny? Maybe this is just like Silver Scrutiny, draw 4 cards. That would also be pretty bad, but nothing I can do about that anyway. Pass? Oh, wait, what? Well, that's great for us. Okay. Sheesh. What do they have in their hand, then? That's crazy. I mean, that went as good as we could have hoped for. Oh, maybe they have like the Mossbeard dude. Acolyte kicked. Ah, okay. Well, yeah, we're definitely countering that thing. And then let's go here. I guess I'll grab the walking. And go ahead and smack in for 6. Okay, well, this looks okay. I should say it doesn't look bad. I mean, hey, we even drew a rest for another threat. They have 4 colors right now, so that's potentially a 6/6 Rootwalla. And what was that? Ah, Terra Sunder on my bulwark. Oh, they didn't need to kick that, actually, but they did. 1, 2, so this is 5 mana. That looks good. All right, we can attack for 3 in the air, put them to 11. Then play Wrath plus Terror. I will block if they attack for sure. Yeah, Shield Wall Sentinel, get under the bus. If they want to kill it, they have to pump. We saw them with Heroic Charge game 1 as well, didn't we? Yeah, I believe they had Heroic Charge in their deck somewhere. Sure. Well, I can go for lethal if I want to. Yeah, might as well. All right. Let's do it. Nice. Okay. Well, like I said after game 1, I think this was a good matchup for us overall. But I kept it kind of a risky-ish hand and didn't pan out. And then the next 2 games, we got them. So good stuff. Let's go to the next round. Okay, here we are for round number 2 of this drafty, Dominara United style. We're on the play here. And our opening hand looks decent enough for sure. I think I might wait a turn or 2 instead of just playing the Silex out on turn 3. We'll see what we find off of this impulse, though. There's a Raff. Coral Colony. Soaring Drake. Let's grab the Raff here, I think. Go for the card advantage, even though we don't have any more instants and sorceries in our hand to draw. And, okay, you know what? I will play out the Silex here, just for mana efficiency. Because I'm going to be planning on playing out the Shield Wall Sentinel next turn, I think. And so we're going to be tapping out for the next few turns. I will want to use the Silex before firing off the Prayer of Binding, though. Thrill of Possibility and Response. That's fine. And let's just go grab another Shield Wall Sentinel. Keep chaining those for a little bit. They can't attack into this without casting instants or sorceries anyways, so. Espionage? Sure. So we'll take 2. We'll take 3, rather. No big deal. And yeah, I'm gonna keep playing Shield Wall Sentinels then. Go grab another. I don't see much reason to do anything quite yet. I guess they're going to flashback Espionage, maybe? Or maybe they're going to mill themselves? Sure. Mountain, Kavu, Island, Monstrosity all milled. They're going to need to cast an instant or sorcery for the Figment to attack. But now I'm pretty happy to just fire off the Silex on 2. Get a little 3-for-1 value? Absolutely. Before they can get the founding value. Seems really good. I'm going to play out the Flyer here instead of the Sentinel in case they have a scatter. Sweet. Alright, that was good. Tolarian Terror is their first play. Yeah, that's annoying. Ooh. That's very good, though. Okay, let's attack for 2 in the air. And then I'm going to go for Wrath here. We'll see if they have Scatter. I can protect if they do. Beautiful. Flame Sage is fine. I don't mind just chumping the Terror here. I think we're going to go for Strider and hope they don't have another Scatter. Wow, they do. That's really bad. Okay, let's leave back stuff to block. That's too bad. If they enlist this, they get to look at 7 cards? Oh, they bricked. Okay, well, let's go for the double block here and hope it works out. I don't mind trading both of these away. Wow, that's great. And that tells me they don't have a shore up because I think they would have used it to protect the Flame Sage. Oh, well, they might now after Espionage, I guess. Another Terror? And a Scavenger. They are hellbent now. Or rather, they only have 1 card left now, so I guess I should prayer one of the Terror. And let's do this main phase. Ah, their deck looks very good. That's fine. I wasn't planning on blocking this turn. So we'll take 8. I'll go to... take 8, go to 8. 2 cards left in their hand. So let's run out the Wrath again. We'll run out Lookout. Sad I don't get to hold open Scatter. I think I triple block the Terror. They get to kill Wrath and Lookout here, but after we get the Terror off the battlefield, if they don't have anything, we're going to be in a good spot. Damn, dude. They had Timely? Sure. Ah, we're so close to stabilizing. Okay, that's... If they don't have anything here, I'm going to go for Tura and pass. Hope that they only go for like a creature next turn. I'll chump the Terror and I'll go to 2. They only have 10 cards left into their deck, so Coral Colony here also looking really, really juicy if we can find it. Okay, no plays is good. So lead off on Espionage, I think. Make a token. Wow. Garbage. Okay, well. I think we have to play that out then. And now if they draw a creature, we're just so sad. Oh? Wait, they're just attacking with that. Holy crap, that's insane for us if this works out. Why did they not attack with the terror? Nothing? What just happened here? I'm gonna end up dying to them top decking like a lightning strike, but there's a chance. We have a real chance. I don't know why I attacked. I should be defending. We're milling them out. That was a bad attack. Oh, they had the lightning strike. Like I said, they're just gonna top deck lightning strike. Okay, this looks like another really winnable game, though their deck is good. Damn. Damn. Or maybe I should have just traded off the Tura for the 3-2 to begin with. I don't know. I probably made some bad blocks there, but the only way I wouldn't have died is if I somehow stayed above 3 life, so maybe that was unavoidable in the end. Ah. All right, let's run it back. Be on the play again here. Okay, this hand is kind of miserable, but it's not a mulligan. Hopefully they don't have any more than 2 Tolarian Tears, because card is kind of problematic for us. Planes off the top, please, one time. All right, no complaints, though. I guess I'm just supposed to play out my flyers. Oh, there's that again. Okay, well, go for the Silex. I'll try to double block the Flame Sage, because we don't really care if they expend a bunch of resources on these, since we can just Silex away anyways. Ooh, they hit a Geyser. Very nice. Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. Because if they Geyser a creature back, that just makes my Silex better. Yeah, they decided to bounce their own creature. That's great. All right, we're going to double block still. Oh, we'll take that trade all day. Come on, planes. Oh, and another island. Okay, I'll run out another Drake into Essence Scatter then. You know, I lied. I think this is a bad matchup for us now that I think about it. They have too many cheap threats and cheap interaction. So we do have somewhat of a problem. I mean, I'm just going to change Shield Wall Sentinels for a little bit since they're 4-mana spells. But like, if they just play a Tolarian Terror out, our Silex is garbage versus it, you know? Yeah, I wonder if I should have held up Protect the Negotiators there. Well, there's the planes, so that's good. Okay, I mean, we have a really real mill clock available. Molten Monstrosity, I can counter unless they pay 5 on that. Espionage draw 2, sure. Okay. I mean, this is a fast mill. We can just chump for a little while. The coral colonies are going to do work here. They have 19 cards left. We mill for 4 each time. So we're going to put them to 15 here, and then put them on a 2-turn clock after that. I mean, sure, they have 6 cards in their hand, but what good does it do? All right, mill 4. Now we just pass, go for the double mill. This is working. This is working. We're making all their essence scatters dead too by not doing anything. Like, I'll just chump the Tolarian Tear with my Drake now. Sure. We have lethal next turn if they don't do anything. Oh, they have to make all creatures into 2/2s? That's funny. We still get to mill them for 8. Wow, they're using a lightning strike even. So we get to mill them for 7 instead. They're at 6 cards left. This is funny. Silex takes care of all tokens from both players. If we draw a land, we get to Silex away everything as well. I'm assuming they have at least 1 scatter in their hand. Because we haven't milled any yet, right? So 5 cards left in library, 4 cards in hand. They have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Jeez, wow. They have a squee too. Oh, you know what? Their Phoenix chick comes back this turn. Huh. Okay. So priority 1, I think, is just getting rid of the 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Priority 1, I think, is just getting rid of the Tolarian Terror. Because then we can wipe the board. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to go to 5 here. I think that's okay. Because they already used 1 lightning strike, and I can't put them on having any more. And now our shield wall, they messed up there. They left our shield wall sentinel alive. So what I can do is just attack for 2, pop the Silex for 3, kill everything but my shield wall sentinel. What is this? Oh, squee, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Probably need to block the squee here and go to 4. I can counter unless they pay 2. I guess we do this just to make a 1/1, because I don't know if the Protect the Negotiators is going to get much better. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pass. 3 cards left in their deck. They get back Phoenix. Oh no, I couldn't kill Squee though. I need to kill the Flowstone with my blast. So they get back Phoenix Chick. Ah, we're dead here, aren't we? We're dead. No. The Phoenix Chick kills me. in 2 hits, and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, that's a good game. Well, we lost a phasing of Zalfir. I don't think this card is any good, but it was good there. Dealt with all of my coral colonies. I mean, I have a couple outs to flyers, but I need to draw them like right now. It's not going to do it. All right, GG's. That was a fun game. I enjoyed that. Opponent's deck was pretty nice. We didn't see a single Essence Scatter that game, so they must have all been on the bottom of their deck unless they cut them, which I can't imagine they did, but damn. The recursion on the Chick and the Squee, if they did... Of course they had 2 recursive threats. Like, if they didn't have these, it looks like we would have won. Ah, that was so close. GG's, though. We'll go to the next. Okay, the third and final round of this Dominara United draft. Have a cool little blue-white defender/spells deck. Man, if we had one freaking chaplain in this deck, it would be so spicy. GLHF. Good hand. Coral Colony blocks a lot of the early game, and then we have a lot of filtering and card draw here. Reinforcements. They're playing the black-white grind-out deck. Yeah, this is going to be somewhat of a problem, huh? Okay, well, we drew Protect, so I guess we're just going to pass and hold that open. Can counter unless they pay 2. Yep, can't block that. It's got Menace. Defiler of Flesh. No, thank you. Let's go land, pass. Hold up Prayer of Binding or Impulse plus Coral Colony, mill 1. Eerie Soul Tender. All right, I like that. Helps me mill out a little bit. Other reinforcements and a Necromass. They're pretty wide, so they probably have access to, I would guess, a reinforcements or a heroic charge as well. Interesting attack. Actually, I guess we don't want to put the creature in the graveyard, do we? Oh, no, that's fine because we have Silex. No, because Silex would kill everything else anyways. Okay, so we'll block the token and see what they do. Oh, sure, this isn't their entire plan. All right, that's fine. I guess I should probably prayer the air in. Drake, pass. Plan on blocking here. If they attack, though, that would give them access back to their Defiler, but I don't think that's too bad. Sure. I think I'm actually going to start milling here. In case we draw like Wrath or something, we'd rather keep the spells in our hand for now. Okay, that's good though. Let's see, only 3 cards left. We have 2 instants and sorceries in the graveyard right now, so we can make our Tolarian Terror cost 4 if I cast this Impulse. But I don't think we need to do that. Again, I think we just keep the mill train going. I expect them to return their Defiler end of turn here. But our walls are really good versus all of their current creatures. Oh, you know what I should have done? I just realized on the turn that they attacked with Aaron, or sorry, that they activated Aaron, I should have used Prayer on the Aaron before blocking. I didn't even think about that, but going back to that play now, that was better. Okay. Oh man, Silex will just ruin them if we can find it. Although I give them Aaron back. So Terror, land, pass. They only have one card in their hand plus whatever they draw. So as long as I don't rip a removal spell this turn for Artillerian Terror, we're probably going to be okay. That doesn't matter. They topped, but we're just going to end up milling it anyways. Nice. So mill 2 more. Binding Bone Splinters. Yowza. Good hits. Ooh, that was a good hit too, speaking of. So Shield Wall. Go grab our last Shield Wall. Let's arrest the Defiler. And that should be pretty good. Next turn we'll go get the last colony with the Sentinel. And that'll just put him on a quick 2-turn mill clock. Beautiful. All right, this deck, kind of fun when it goes off. Build another Conscript, so well. Wow, they have another Necromass too. But 2-turn mill clock. Go, go, go. You know, it's always so brutal to lose to these type of decks, like the deck I'm playing. You know? All right, nice, nice, nice. Versus a Swarmer, I think once again the Cavalier really wants to come in. And on the draw, I mean, I don't know if we want both Protect the Negotiators, but I think I'm going to keep them. Oh, the Tide Turners are surprisingly good here too as just 1/3 blockers. Like instead of, you know what, I'm going to go full on mill. I'm going to cut both Drakes. And I kind of want to cut the Lookout as well. Let's go full on mill. I love it. Let's do it. Bring in all of our Spells Matter cards. All of our cards that go wide and can block them. It is time. Time for the colony. This is a pretty nice opening hand here for our second game. We get to go turn 1 Walking, turn 2 Coral if we want to. Oh no, now we want to go turn 2 Tide Turner. Yeah, because Tide Turner lets us go Wrath plus Impulse immediately, draw an extra card. That's really good. Soul Tender, good value mills there. I think I like just not blocking here and keeping all my creatures. The Coral Colony can block either of those next turn, and our life is a resource to be used. Prayer of Binding, Cavalier, Sentinel. Cavalier looks like a pretty good blocker here if we want to just grab that. That seems fine. Ooh, that's another really good draw too. In fact, now I think I go Coral Colony pass. Because the colony currently blocks any of their creatures. And now we can still hold up the Protect. Yeah, this is gross. Kind of feel bad for the opponent, but what can you do? 1-4 right now just says no. Another Rager. We can let that resolve. We don't care about that one. That's fine. Ooh, baby! Silex is nice. Oh, it's just a straight up pure Wrath. But we don't even need it. Yeah, I'd rather just go Cavalier, land, pass. That's funny. We can start milling if they don't do anything. I will say, if your opponent plays a Wrath and it doesn't die, you're usually in for a bad time, and I feel like that's what's exactly happening to the opponent right now. Huh, no plays? If they just pass, I'm not going to mill. I'm just going to hold up the counter. Because I would expect them to have like an Extinguish the Light or something then if they didn't. And we're okay just playing draw go, you know? Braid's Frightful Return. Okay, sure. Yeah, it's very, very possible that Raph is going to end up eating like a Bone Splinters now, but I think the damage has been done. Oh, nothing. Pass? Sweet. Okay, let's Espionage, draw 3. Nice. Then we can play land, pass. Actually, I guess let's get another 1/3 online this turn. We don't need to start milling. Like, milling for 2 is not super relevant. I mean, it is relevant, but it's not enough. Like, next turn we can go Shield Wall Sentinel, go grab the other Coral Colony, and just put them on a fast clock, you know? Citizen's Arrest. I assume that's going to hit Wrath, but maybe the Colony. Wrath it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and joint in response. Tapping Wrath, which is going to go away anyways, and token. And then I don't actually want the Strider, but I will take the Protect. Okay. So we'll go block, block. I mean, I might as well make them pay 2 mana to bring that thing back. This is nice. Now that they've used Arrest, I can Silex and have the only thing left standing on the battlefield at the end. Two mana Necromass. Yeah, let's do it. Let's Silex and pass. Actually, do we even want to do that? Because we can just start milling them. Yeah, let's get the colonies online. I can keep chumping the Necromass with 1/1 tokens for a long time, and none of their other creatures are that relevant. I mean, I guess the Knight is annoying, but... This is 6 mil currently, so... It's really hard for them to do anything here. Especially since if they do something even remotely relevant, I have Protect the Negotiators for it. Like if this is Urborg Repossession, I don't even know if I care about it. I probably don't. Yeah, we just let that resolve. That's fine. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So currently we can mill them for 8 end of turn. Jump. Braid's Frightful Return. We do not care about that. Yep, discard of planes. And another Necromass. Yep, good. Now we go Big Mill. Big Mill. See, I don't have enough mana because these only instant or sorcery kicked. Yeah, so we just say go, survive one more turn, and we win. Didn't even need to use a Silex. Man, remember during the draft when I took the colony, what was it, pack 3, and then we immediately got past another one and it just worked out so well? It's always a good feeling. Oh, this deck was awesome. And I think it might have been nearly unbeatable if we had picked up one Chaplain, you know? That's the crazy part. One Wingmantle Chaplain just to make a lot of birds. Just as one insano target for a tutor. But yeah, these Coral Colony did work. They were going to get milled there. So mill them 8 at the end of their turn, and then mill them another, well, whatever, the rest of the library on the following turn. So the draft was a little bit wonky. I could have been in black for sure. And in fact, look at my sideboard. Just a bunch of playable black cards for the most part. But fun little control build. Fun little mill out build here. Blue-white, no Chaplain. That was nice. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. So thanks for watching, everybody, on the Card Kingdom YouTube channel, and I'll see you back next week for some more. Peace out.